Recording in progress.
Right. There are 6 participants, so let's unmute everybody.
Flower and
Flower, I see Sonia Lisa, Maybe from education.
and I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, but he's also
Tyke Sampson.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's gonna be presenting so I can make
Flower and I don't know how it's pronounced.
You're
Taidgh.
gonna make one person the co-host?
It's not pronounced the way it looks. I know it's an Irish
Yeah,
name.
presentation on the screen.
Can I also be a co-host?
He's in his car though. There he is.
Would you like to join if you can get it on here?
Yes, I could join.
So
Join.
search through your email, please. Thank you. Flower co-host.
But I'm not an update for the email.
So I have to get the damn.
Yeah, I went to the children's museum.
Oh, I see. I just got open community, but yeah, you know, subject. Oh, yeah, I see it.
For the Brooklyn Museum?
I'm on the triangle.
First museum.
I'll click on it.
Is the camera on for us?
There's the camera in
Yeah, there
here
it
and there's over there.
No, just so that the people on the Zoom can see us.
Can't see us. Oh,
There's two different cameras. Yeah, I think the cover, is the cover on the camera? Oh, no,
Yes,
there it is.
it's
Okay,
on.
there it is, perfect. Hi.
Hello.
hello.
We don't know how to pronounce your colleague's name.
Tig.
Tig?
Yep, Tyke.
Hi, Tig.
Oh, hello.
I know the Irish names often like have no similarity to the way they're spelled, but yours actually seems to have some similarity.
It just gets tricky at the end.
No, I've got one of my best friends growing up is Siobhan, so I know all about that. Neve. Neve is a good
I
example.
feel good to go.
Okay.
There's no password for the meeting, for the ID, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah. I'm copying, so I'll send it to someone. A couple more people. All right. So let's see what we have. How many board members we have there? 3? Let's wait. How we doing the time? We'll wait another 5 minutes. If we don't have, we'll go ahead with the presentation. And then,
What happened to your hand?
oh, I had a procedure made last week for
Oh,
a trigger finger release because this finger was not really working. It was like this, and I couldn't put it back.
oh,
So I had to go under anesthesia for 15-20 minutes, make a couple of incisions. So I gotta go back on Wednesday to take it off. This is the second time it happened.
really?
Yeah, it seems to be something that is somewhat hereditary because I have a cousin who has the same problem.
Oh,
I mean, your finger covered it just curl up, and you can't move it back. And when you do
Oh,
that,
yeah, I've had that,
it's
like,
really painful.
Where it's like frozen, yeah.
Frozen, yeah. And right now, I have very limited access to that finger, so I cannot do much of the thing. So I'm left-handed, so this day I'm eating with my right hand.
you left-handed too?
Yeah.
It's hard
Okay.
to do the right.
Yeah. So now let's do this. We're gonna wait another 5 minutes. So
Flower has a hard out at 1:15, so.
okay, so we'll go ahead and start the meeting. And we'll do the presentation. Hopefully by the time they're done, we have enough people. So because we have one resolution we need to run by everybody else and then vote on it.
Nicholas is in the waiting room.
Oh, that's me, yeah.
Well, that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So, that's- okay. And everybody else. I thought Monday was a good day for most people.
I thought we were gonna start a WhatsApp group.
We were supposed to, I don't think what we didn't do last time, we didn't give somebody the assignment to do it. That's why they get done. There we go. I'm in. All right, I'm really good to go. Okay. Alright. Without much further ado, I'm gonna call the meeting to order. I'm here.
I think you have to turn off your,
I'm here. Speaker volume in one of let's get started. We only have 3 people present. Two board members present, but still, we're still gonna benefit from the presentation because it's being recorded and we can talk and discuss about it later. So, who's our presenter?
you guys wanna introduce yourselves?
Yes, go ahead.
Flower and Tyke?
Flower and Ty.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please introduce yourselves.
Gladly. Thank you everyone for letting us join on this meeting. I am Flower Eddington. I'm the Customer Success Manager for AYSO. Tyke's joining our meeting momentarily. He does have to hop off in a second, but Tyke is our Programs and Education Manager. We are here today to discuss the logistics and possibility of hosting a soccer fest. Ainsley and I had met last week with the community board just to discuss the ideas of what date we would host it, what field space we would use. And I believe this is a different committee,
Yes.
Ainsley?
This is the part,
Just to
this
see
is
if
the
there would
part of
also
the
be
committee.
an interest with this committee, if we could meet with the other committee and join forces to celebrate a day of soccer, especially with the World Cup coming up. It sounds like there's a high interest in the community, so Ty and myself have this time to offer our resources, offer our knowledge of hosting a lot of different little soccer fests across the nation, and we're definitely on board to help set something up in the Brooklyn area.
Okay.
And we, at the meeting last week, we discussed the possible dates for it, and Billy now has gotten the Old Boys High School field to say that they are available on May 16th, Saturday, May 16th. So the question now is just really who's going to put the application for the permit in, and she seemed to think that it would be good for the community board to do it because it would get higher priority than, you know, any of us individually, I guess.
So you guys think if we the one that put in so the
Yeah.
request for the permit, because from my understanding, that field is run by one of the school, which is
It's
Eagle.
the Eagle Academy, which is part of the Department of
Department of Education, yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Because we do a lot of activities in schools.
Yeah.
Because that's where most of our meetings are, so.
Right, right.
For classes.
Right.
What we have to do as part of the committee, sending the request to the district manager and ask the district manager to follow up. So what we have to do, we're gonna sit together and plan it.
Right.
So, let me clarify for Flower and Ty, this committee is the Park Recreation and Culture Committee. So we cover all sports activities in the whole community board. It's not just soccer, basketball, football, swimming, you name it. So our goal is to provide as much culture and sports to the resident of the community. So this is quite apropos. I mean, I grew up playing soccer, so this is like something I love to do. Plus, my team qualified
Yes,
Oh, nice.
Haiti, right?
after 52 years.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Yes,
Nicaragua.
already 2 songs being put out already.
That's right.
One of our biggest donors on earth.
Well, it officially started this week with the draw.
Yeah, well, it's quite before it was going into the community.
Yeah.
I mean, we have one of the oldest band. That band is over 50 years old. As of yesterday, they already put out a song.
Wow.
not Tabo, we're talking about Tropicana Haiti.
Yeah.
So this is I think
Yeah.
this is a band when I was 5-6 years old, was already in existence, and I turned 69 last Saturday.
Okay. Happy belated Happy
Yes,
belated birthday.
thank
Happy
you.
belated birthday. Yeah.
So-
So anyway, so that's the date, and as I said, the next step would be to apply for the permit, so that we can hold this event. But I think it's there's gonna be plenty of space there to set up
Right.
fields and various other.
As a matter of fact, if there's
Can I
quite a few things we can do for that. I was in a meeting yesterday where one of the former players, when Haiti qualified for 1974, was there. He was part of some of the team, and they are trying to put together a meeting of all the old players that are still alive. So there's when I had it to qualify in 1974. So I'm quite a lot of gears are turning to my head. Maybe some of them are adding to the New York City metropolitan area.
Yeah.
Try to get together with them, bring them in, and all that other stuff. So I enthusiastically support this kind of activity, and I think this is the beginning of a good relationship where we will plan a lot more soccer activity within the community board.
So I have a question.
Sure.
So you reserve, so that date, May 16th, is available based on what calendar? Because that's also the home field for Central Brooklyn. And their spring season games haven't come out
Billy-
yet.
Billy is the one who contacted her, she had a contact there and she went to this contact and the contact said, yes, it's available on May 16th. So they obviously,
Both fields, the field with the bleachers and the baseball field that's sometimes used as a
well, is
Soccer
Billy,
field?
Billy's on the call. Billy can't talk because she just had an oral surgery today.
Oh,
Let me look,
no.
Maybe she
let me
could
look
put
at her
something
what
in the
she
chat.
said. Let me just look at what she said here. Hold on a
So
second.
I just emailed you the
Uh,
if you can get.
Eagle Field.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, so it's Eagle Field.
thank you, Billy.
Yes, but I'm trying to
So-
prevent you from having to speak, Billy.
So now, how can we work out the specific way we want to work for that project? You're saying May 16th
Mhm.
is the date? Okay. So my suggestion maybe we should probably plan another meeting so we could work out the logistic and the particulars. So we'll submit a resolution to this committee and to the general board to get them to vote for in support of this whole activity for May 16th.
Okay.
Because
So
whenever.
the general board has to,
Well,
vote on
if we,
something like
the general board has to approve it, and if we may need a little bit of financial support or whatever else, we will, we'll find out if we have to do, so you could put in a request and all of that.
okay,
But for getting the field, it will be a request to the district manager to contact the school,
okay,
and that's one way we can participate, we can contribute to that particular activity.
okay.
But I suggest that we have another meeting where we will sit down specifically to deal with what's needed, what Sparkler was gonna do here and there. So, Didi just posted the fields
Yeah, she said-
available based on the schedule. Okay, so, you wanna see the chat? So,
Yeah.
so can you guys talk a little bit more what kind of activity you are hoping to take place on that day? From when it starts, when it ends, and so on and so forth?
Yeah, so we kind of discussed this a little bit in our last meeting with the separate committee. The concept of the soccer fest, the logistics of it is very customizable, and I think it did depend originally on what space we had available. If we do have access to a full soccer field, then you can set up a range of 4 to 8 mini games in one area. Have smaller teams that gives players more ability to get touches on the ball. And then again, depending on what you feel the competitive level is of the kids, how into soccer or not novice to soccer the players are, you can do round robin style games where you form teams, they play different opponents through a period of time. We also can offer more soccer camp-like activities. So it's kids coming together with a range of soccer abilities, and we play fun games that aren't structured in a soccer game format. Just again, if there's players that maybe are newer to the sport and are kind of intimidated by a structured soccer game, we can do tag games. We can do 2-team games that don't involve as many tactics. So there could even be enough time, depending on the availability of the field, to do both. Maybe starting with some more fun soccer lighthearted games, and then the second half of the Soccer Fest being more scrimmage style. So that's definitely the decision of the committees. Ainsley, you're kind of also taking more of a lead on this and have that soccer experience. So whatever you feel best fits the community, the Soccer Fest can definitely tailor to that. But I think when I think of Soccer Fest, and especially in lieu with the World Cup, having those small-sided scrimmages will be most fun, I think, for families to see that replicated and having their kids be engaged with that.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. So we could sit down and work in particular. Would you go toward the end to have a full on scrimmage between two teams? Would there be enough time to do that, to have a full game?
It really depends on who comes, you know, like how many kids there are and how old they are and how much experience they have. That's what she was saying, like.
So you
Are
Are we
say,
because-
inviting other Brooklyn teams? Are we inviting,
Well, I don't really think it's gonna be a team thing, it's
Well,
more
how
of a
we're putting
community
it-
based.
how are we how are we marketing the event?
That's to be decided.
okay.
Yeah, that's all to be decided, I mean, we have someone else.
But I think this
Yeah.
is definitely an activity that community will welcome. And I think we
Yeah, I
will
mean, yeah,
jump on it for all our
just to back up a little bit, to explain kind of who I am, why I'm here.
Mhm.
I am the area director for Greater New York City for AYSO. It's a volunteer position, but I oversee all of the soccer, AYSO soccer programs in Greater New York City. So there are 6 regions, which is kind of like a league, the equivalent of a league. There's one over here, it plays at the parade ground, there's one in Marine Park, there's one in Greenpoint, Williamsburg, one on the Lower East Side, one on the Upper West Side, and one in New Jersey. So I'm the local region over there for 11 years, so I've been involved in youth soccer basically in this area for a long time, and I lived in the area for a long time, but I really have felt for a long time that basically east of Flatbush, like, we are not serving a large population, and that there should be more soccer available. Even if the kids who live kind of east of Flatbush come and play over at the parade ground, it's not that far. But like, they might not know about it, you know, so I just feel like there's this opportunity to kind of spread the love.
I
And,
definitely welcome that, because there's one program that's at Milton Mertzville. That's the only place where you have soccer in this, on Lefferts and Albany.
No, it's not. So that same field is Central Brooklyn's home field, Central Brooklyn
No,
Soccer
but I
Club.
thought the field we're talking about was the field
It's the
for
same,
the old boys and girl high school field.
that's the home field.
But there's another,
So-
it's an Astro Star field, which is on Lefferts and Albany.
Well,
Yes.
just so we're clear,
AYSO.
AYSO,
There's usually a program there on Saturday. The last time I was there, they were having a lot of activity for young kids. There was a team coming all the way from Brooklyn, from Joe Allen, that area.
Downtown
Brooklyn Heights. I spoke to a couple of guys there and we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
Because I said this is one of the things we want to bring more to this area. And
Yeah.
so that's what your question is. Are you inviting other?
Right,
What
because
we
that
see,
same
yeah.
field has a soccer club, that is their home field, that's why I'm asking.
well, I mean, the kids who play for that club, if they don't have a game somewhere else on that day, they must be playing away or something on that day, I don't know. The field is available.
The field is,
So-
not necessarily, but you're saying east of Flatbush, they're not being serviced, but
Not
they
being-
are,
Well,
kids are not.
the AYSO program takes
Isn't-
kids from ages 4 to 18. It's a completely volunteer organization. It's not a club in the way that I think you're thinking of it. But we do provide all the training for all the volunteers, we provide the uniforms, you know, it's a very low registration
I know
fee, which
ASO,
is.
by the way.
Yeah.
They wanted my sons to play when they were much younger. I'm familiar with them at
Yeah, yeah.
parade grounds. They
No, it's
used
been there
to,
since 1985. so
right,
it's
they
been
used to
there
play with Layson and Nancy, who
Yeah, of
also
course.
had,
Yeah.
who also
Yeah.
had the field.
Patriots.
Yes, that's right. That's absolutely correct. Brooklyn
Know
Patriots.
them
So
very
I know
well.
the field. I know I know ASO.
Yeah.
So I'm a
Yeah.
little confused now. Which field we talking about?
It's the
The
same
old
field.
Boys and Girls field that's on Troy Avenue.
That's what we're talking about for this.
For Troy
event,
Avenue, for the
For
fest.
this event.
Is it Troy?
Yes, because going back years, because like I said, I went to high school in the area, I went to Wingate. During that time, they used to have semi-professional weekend
Mhm.
soccer tournament from actually they have seen.
No, I mean, there
different-
is lots of soccer, I'm not saying I'm just saying that youth soccer,
Right,
I don't think that the kids in this area are know what's available to
What-
them.
okay. No,
That,
no, I
that's the
agree.
main thing,
I
that
agree,
there's
yeah.
a lot out there,
Mhm.
and the more, you know, we can get people interested,
Mhm.
then the more programming we can provide, that's
Okay,
all.
actually, what you just said is one of the plan for this particular committee to find out what's out there and let people know.
Yeah, of course.
So we require we are working exactly.
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
same
anyone
end.
who plays on a soccer team who doesn't have a game on that day
Mhm.
should come,
Yeah.
participate.
Well, then I think we should have more discussion, more planning.
Yeah, I
We're
just
talking
want-
about May, right?
Yes, May
Now there's not that much time, so we gotta get on it very
Oh, no, we
quickly.
need to start planning now.
Planning
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away, yeah, so I agree with that, okay. So anything else you guys like to add? So I could say, since I don't have a quorum, I cannot make what you may call it, a motion to do that. But by our meeting on next January, we definitely will have a meeting and get a resolution to the general board for this particular activity. So meanwhile, you guys could start working the detailed flyers, save the date kind of stuff. So we could start putting that information out
Sure.
there. Sure. Is there anything else, guys?
I just wanted to,
Yeah, question.
Melissa Severe, hi. I'm from the Youth and Education Committee, and I just wanted to say that, we wanted to be part of whatever
Right.
is going on too, so make it like a joint.
So let's do it,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
That's the thing
Me
where
and
we have to do,
Melissa.
it'll be a joint thing.
I'm also on that committee.
So which means
Yeah.
you guys in the youth committee should, I don't know,
Yeah.
you should put together a resolution, get it approved by that committee, so we could also get it to the board, so you will give it a lot more weight. That
Okay.
two committees
Sure.
are supporting one
Sure,
activity.
sure. I wanted to say, did we vote on it last time? I can't remember, but everybody was very enthusiastic about it when,
No, it's a great
Flower
activity
presented at the
for kids,
meeting.
so,
Yeah, everybody was very, we decided on that date and said like, yeah, sure, for sure. That was something people were interested in.
So, thank you. I don't know if you guys wanna stay
All right.
around for the
This
rest of the
is the
meeting.
interpreter, I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt.
Mm.
There's some voices that I can't hear, I think, in the one room,
Right,
because you're too far away from the mic and I can't hear you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, Nicholas,
I
but
think
there
it
are
was-
other people in the.
Oh,
in
yes.
the-
Oh, you
in
guys
the
gotta
board
speak a
room, I
little
think, that are
louder.
talking and I
Sorry.
can't hear.
So you may have to come a little closer.
So I'm Melissa, I'm from the Youth and Education Committee. I was just saying that we would like to make this a joint event between the Parks and Cultural Affairs Committee and the Youth and Education Committee. So in any way where we can collaborate, that's why I'm here, just to make sure that we can collaborate together.
Great. You guys have any more questions for me? So I'm gonna go and start to cover a little bit on what I have in my agenda for this meeting.
Anything else from you, Flower, at this point?
I would say, if we lock in that, or I guess date doesn't need to be locked in, but getting an idea of what field size we're working with and what time frame we want to run the festival from, that definitely gives us more ideas as, okay, if it's a 3-hour window, then we can do a particular age group for an hour, with small fields. We can go up in age group, do bigger fields, and then another age group. If we do want to get to a point where it is 2 teams playing full-sided soccer games, that's available if we have that time. If it is only an hour towards the soccer festival, that'll change the way that we lay out everything. So I can definitely touch base with Ainsley. I'm happy to join the joint committee meeting when that comes around, but definitely excited, definitely hearing the energy and the interest behind this, and really looking forward to creating something out of this event.
Great.
Well, I'm thinking of much larger times, I'm thinking of minimum of 4 hours. If we could get a minimum of 4 hours, if not 5.
Yeah.
So
Can
something,
work with 4 to 5 hours for sure.
so we could start out for, let's say, from 9:30 to 10 a.m. and be back to 3 o'clock. So I think that's what we should ask for.
I agree with that.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully it'll be a beautiful day.
It would be
Yeah.
just a whole
4 to
day,
5 hours.
because we thought of doing field days. And we're also, at this particular venue, we have thought of doing what we do our normal resource fair, which is, we last usually around that same time, let's say from 10 o'clock to about 2, 3 o'clock. So I think that we need that much period of time, so we could do as much as we can, okay? So that's gonna be the request, that's what I'm gonna ask for,
Perfect.
okay? So let them say no, and then we'll push through.
One last thing, Billy just wanted me to share that Eagle Field is on Troy and Rutland.
Right.
Okay. Just
Yes.
in case there anybody.
It's called the old Boys and Girls High School field.
Absolutely, that's the
So
same
when I went
field.
to high school, that's where
used to go
Boys
to
and
the
Girls
old
High
boys.
School play football.
Before it became boys and girls.
That's the same field.
Okay.
That's the same field.
And it's a full, is it a football field? I mean, how big is
It's
it?
they used to play high school football there.
Okay, so it's a full-size field.
Full size field. They used to run soccer tournaments in the 60s and 70s. We have teams traveling from all over the area coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So it has the requisite size.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's a lot of space.
It's a lot of space.
Is it grass or is it turf?
Turf,
It's turf.
Oh, they made it tough the
they
last time.
made
I was
it
there.
turf.
Oh, okay. Last time I was there, it was grass. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I don't know
Thank
if you
you.
guys wanna add anything else, but
Thank you so much, Flower.
okay.
No problem. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to
Looking
it.
forward for our next meeting, so we'll and see where we go from there. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good
night.
night,
Have a
thank
good
you.
night.
Okay.
Nicholas, you have Flowers' contact information?
I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can share.
Yes. No. So that's the end of the Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have the recording.
Oh, you're gonna have the recording, okay. Alright, so, let's see. I had one of alright, so let's go back to,
Alright, so I'll take off and,
Alright. and,
hopefully see you at the next joint
How do
meeting.
we contact you?
Oh, yes, let me give you the.
Wait, it's recorded, so,
you can
just,
talk to
yeah,
it,
you can write it here.
Yes, you could.
I'm the vice chair.
Okay.
Let's see.
Thank you. Sure. And Flower?
Or I can email you and you can respond with her information
Yeah,
if that's
you can do that
easier.
too. Yeah, sure.
Do that.
Alright, so, I wanted to update you guys on the
IE?
bilingual, the biannual conference.
IE at the end? IE, yes.
I was interviewed by WNBC the other day because I happened to be finishing my run in the park right after I think that press conference happened where they talked about the money that's gonna be spent to make the lake into a big sponge.
Oh, you were there at the lakeside presentation?
No, I wasn't at that, I was running in the park, I think, maybe
Oh.
right after, about the same time that was happening, and so I happened to be coming out of the park at that time, and these people came up and they said, "Hi, we're from WNBC, would you like to talk about the flooding, the thing that's
Right.
happening?"
Mhm.
So they interviewed me, and I was on in this piece,
And
and I spelled my name for them,
Mm.
they still spelled it wrong.
So
That's why I
how
always
did
be
the ground got affected by that flooding?
Huh?
How did it get affected by that flooding?
How did I personally?
No,
Oh.
the.
The parade ground?
The parade ground?
I don't know how when we had that big flood, like a few
A couple of
months
years
ago,
ago,
no,
yeah.
a couple of months ago, we had
It's a
big-
couple of
big-
months ago.
Yeah. I don't know how the parade, I mean, traditionally,
Because
there's
I
been-
think they
there's
did
been a
find
lot
water
of-
on the street by East 10th Street and stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, they've done some work on that, at that end of the park, with like putting rainwater gardens and stuff like to kind of help absorb the water, so it doesn't just go out onto the street,
Right.
but
No,
that's
because-
not enough.
No, because there's a whole thing. I'm part of the committee for Prospect Park, of the Prospect Park Alliance, where we are looking at that whole situation and how to really fix this.
Right.
There's a lot of work that's being going on.
Yeah,
to make sure it doesn't
they're gonna
happen again.
redo the whole lake,
The whole lake.
the whole edge of the lake, that southern edge of the lake, they're
Right.
gonna like fix
So,
it.
but-
is that towards, Parkside?
No,
Kind
actually.
of around it's kind of Parkside, but going around.
So
that
talking
whole-
about the water that will flow toward Parkside, it's right in the middle of the park. But the flood was so much that it went all the way from Parkside going on into the streets.
Yeah.
So they're trying to fix that, but they didn't get a chance to turn the water on time
Right.
because that water is piped in.
Yeah, the water that feeds the lake is actually just a spigot.
Regular New York City water
Yeah.
that's piping in from upstate.
If you walk up the hill like towards the ball fields, right when you get up there, that's where it starts, and you can smell the chlorine, because that's like where the chlorine kind of gases off when it comes out of the.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not
A
know
lot
that.
of people don't know that water is coming.
I
from.
thought like just
You're
maybe
from
a
your
fire
regular tap
hydrant
water,
to
yes.
the water system and they just put it in the lake. I did
No,
not
no.
know.
The water is flowing from upstate like the
it's
way you're
it
getting in your
makes-
tap.
It feeds all the waterfalls and
Oh,
then
really?
it kind of all ends up in the lake, yeah, but when it rains, and you have like inches of rain, like the
So
lake's
it
already full,
tend to
so
overflow
they
because the rate
overflow.
of
Yeah, so they have a whole plan to basically make the lake into a sponge somehow.
So,
Alright, thank you.
alright, so let's see. I don't know if she stopped that. I was trying to project my computer on the screen. Let's see if I can get to do that. Ah.
What is this message? Oh, sorry, what? What is this message about?
Yeah, everything's good. I wanted to project my computer
Oh,
to this.
okay.
I just make the connection. It just shut up and okay. Oh, there it goes. I'm good to go. Alright.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's a little confusing.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh,
Earring, your earring.
The other one.
Other side.
Both of them falling out. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Welcome.
Have a nice holiday, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, you
Good night.
enjoy.
Good night.
Be careful.
Yeah.
It was there
there,
and
I
then
saw it.
went- Oh, there it is.
There we
There
go. It's, but it's a loose connection.
It was there.
Next time I'll bring a longer wire. There we go. Alright, so where were we? We were looking at, okay. We can get none of this done today because for you guys that are here, were you able to contact your liaison institution and get a date for them to do the presentation either here or a presentation in the committee or the general board meeting?
I spoke to Rob
Okay.
from BRIC,
Mm-hmm.
and he sent me back. He said he would be glad to come. He was glad that everybody liked the presentation that he had for the committee.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted some dates and what kind of presentation are we looking for this time?
I would say, well, you got, I felt maybe something similar to what he did, but instead of us, it's going to be the whole board.
Right.
Say what Brick is, what they're offering, what are the possibilities there.
Mm-hmm.
And it could bring as much literature as anything that we find. So now if you want to give him a date,
Right.
let's look at the calendar. Let's just pick them up. So now we in December.
Yeah.
So let's make suggestion for, I would say February or March.
Okay.
Because I know, I'm not gonna be, I'm be out of town as of this week and won't be back until the end of the month. So,
What, the end of January?
yeah, I was supposed to be back December 29th, if not a couple of days after New Year's.
Okay.
So which means that I want to give them enough time, we could plan it for February meeting,
Okay.
the February or March meeting of the general board.
Okay.
So, and that date would be, I'm looking at a calendar open. Open calendar. Oh, let's see it the other way.
So the same kind of presentation.
Same presentation. Because a lot of people don't even know about it. And if there is calendar 2026, let's see what is that.
So I would say it would be like what, 20 plus people?
Oh, no, the board is a total of 51 people.
Okay.
Usually you'll get about, yes, 25 to 30 people. Just for board members.
Mhm.
Then you have community members, maybe another 10 to 15.
All right, so I'm talking about 50.
But yeah, it's at most 50 people. And the date we're talking about is, we said February or March.
Yeah.
Let's go with this. So give him two possible dates, so one in February and one in March. To see
Okay.
which one works best for him. Let's see what I did. Alright, I'll do it the other way. Well, let's go to Google.
I have my calendar up.
Yeah,
What
could
date are
look
you
at it,
looking
right?
for?
I'm just trying to look down. So, I'm welcome to that. And, February, normally if we go back to normal meeting time, it's usually, I see February 23rd.
February
The
23rd.
fourth Monday?
I see that the fourth Monday. Allison,
Yes.
do you know when the general board meeting for February is gonna be yet?
Yeah, that would be on our calendar, on our website. Can double check that for you.
Thank you. Can you give both January and February, please?
Yeah, you guys can log on to Brooklyn Community Board 9 calendar.
Yeah. And then we
Everything will
see
be
that.
right up there.
Yeah, let me do that.
February, March.
General board in January will be January 27th.
January 27th.
That's a Tuesday.
How about, okay.
February, that will be February 24th, another Tuesday.
Okay, and what about
February
March?
March. I don't think I'll
March
be here.
24th.
March 24th?
Yes, it's another Tuesday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, March 24th. I thought you said she was going. Because on the 28th, we have the biannual conference, so that will be that Tuesday before the biannual conference for March.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And for you, since you're the only one there, Major Owens.
So we had a meeting, what we're trying to do at Major One is to bring more programs in. And the discussion is how to make it, not even affordable, but free to our community. And we have some ideas that we're sharing, and we did need, other participants to help us with that. But we heard the cries of the community, we're listening, and we're actively working towards getting free programs for the youth, the elders, anyone in our community really, and to essentially be a resource.
That makes sense. Have the Major Owens explore how those recreation centers that the city operate?
So when I did bring it
Because
up, but they're saying they're not a city-run,
None of them are city one.
no, Major Owens, they're saying they're a for-profit entity, and they're not city-run.
Right.
So, it would probably take a nonprofit coming in with, funding, a nonprofit to fund these events that we want to have, but the community was sold on the premise that this is a community center for the community, in our community,
Right.
and it has no longer been affordable to the community, and, we're hearing them. But sometimes you're up against corporate giants, and you're trying your best to navigate the reality versus the perception of what is. So the perception is that it's a community center, but the reality is it's a profited building. It's ran on profit,
This is a
and
building one on a build for profit.
yeah.
But the other question I wanted to ask, the reason I refer to the recreation center, because I don't think a lot of the community, not too many people use those recreation centers as much. But I don't know, maybe they should look at how they, make a comparison to see what do they offer to get the community involved. That doesn't mean, and if it's necessary, the cost can be absorbed either by some of the elected, because the elected, like the last council person, Lou Campbell, was very instrumental in getting that done. If they can find, if let's say find ways, since it's for profit, I mean, I don't want anybody to work for free. You understand? Let's find the money somewhere so the community can use it because it's people's tax dollars. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna just say, St. John's Rec Center.
Right.
It's outside of the district, I
Right.
believe, but it is fairly close and it's run by the city. My daughter did swimming there.
Right.
It was, I think.
Isn't that the one on,
It's like
That's-
Albany.
Albany
Albany,
and St.
St.
Mark's
John's.
in that area?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, she did swimming there a couple of summers and we enjoyed it. I think there's like a lottery system for the summer, so you pay like a very, very
So
small
that's what I was
fee.
gonna ask, how much do you have to pay
It was,
for
for
that?
the summer, it was very, very, this was a while ago, because my daughter's now 17, but I
Mhm.
think it must have been like $100 a week, which was very, very inexpensive compared to programs that are $1,000 a
Mhm.
week to be able
Right.
to have your kid do activities. And I think for swimming, the other times,
Mhm.
you just paid the yearly fee. There was like just one yearly fee, and then she
Right.
could participate
Right,
in a lot of the programming there.
Okay.
So there was very minimal cost, and I wanna say they had maybe like sliding
Mhm.
scales,
So
stuff like that.
yeah, well, that,
Yeah.
So they run by the park.
there is a way for the way they operate, maybe that you should go, Major can go and find out how does that work, maybe find, can we incorporate some of the stuff they have, so you can have many more people in the community participating. If the question of cost, then we could start looking at to raise the money from whatever sources, being the elected, I mean, they could give $1 million, I mean, a few $1,000 grant like I would do for a community garden to do stuff like that, so I think that's.
Yeah, because St. John's and them is run by the Parks Department.
Yeah, they're one by the park.
So all of their centers is like that.
Yeah, these are this is part of
Yeah.
Parks and Recreation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a good experience.
Which triggers something, we can ask Parks and Recreation to come and do a presentation, explain to us what's happening in there. Because they're gonna be part of the biannual conference, and then this is something we might be able to cover, to find out. The other thing about Major Owen, there are many other cultural organizations in
The building.
that building. Out of all of these organizations, there's only one that's been here to the board. That's Ifetayo. So is it possible to ask
Yeah, I did ask.
all the others who would like to, for them to come and talk to us and talk to the community board and see how we can work together?
I asked for a tenants list. I did ask. I'm still waiting for that tenants list, but I did ask.
Okay.
And contact information.
But isn't all their name listed outside of here?
But how do you contact them?
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
usually there, early mornings and then when we have board meetings.
All right, then I tell you what, I'm gonna engage in that for you because I go swimming there.
Yeah, I'm there every day.
I go,
I'm there
I
every
go
day.
swimming in the gym there at least 3 times a week. One of those days after my swimming exercise, I will walk around and ask them. I said, this is who I am, blah, 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 and then.
So when I'm there, they're not there.
No, I'm saying, I
Yeah,
usually
that might-
leave there around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So
Okay.
I'll take on that task myself,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay,
Wonderful, then I could let you know.
thank you.
Okay. We don't have a quorum, so we couldn't get much done. Well, I was trying to get to you guys the resolution for the biannual conference. I will send it to Allison and then we'll have it to email to everybody because I'm hoping by next month. Next month's meeting, and where will I be? I may not be here next month. So Abby doesn't have to run the meeting while I watch in Zoom. Let's see, we're talking about. Now I'm hoping to be here, so our next meeting should be January what? Our next meeting should be January 9th, right?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah, that
that's a
should be that.
Friday. No,
That's a
that's
Friday,
a
right?
Friday.
Then January 8th,
That
Yeah.
Thursday.
that's Thursday. Okay, I will be back.
Okay.
So I will be back because I'm be back, my plan also be back here on the 29th of December. And then we'll try to do that because we didn't have much of a point to get, so we cannot really finish. So, what time is it? 8:09? I cannot cover most of anything there because we don't have enough people. So, does anybody have any question on some of those projects?
No, I
For that
did reach out.
planification that you have on the, that's on the screen there? Can you guys see that?
Yes,
We're
I can
looking
see
at,
it.
the
I
conference update, we're back to, I was supposed last week to do a presentation to the board with, at Borough Hall regarding this conference, but Fred didn't put it on time, so I'm gonna be doing it next month. Will be the first Tuesday of, January, which is, so you're supposed to put that in there for the first Tuesday of January. That's Tuesday. First Tuesday of January is January 6th. That'll be a couple of days before our meeting. So then hopefully, because I've been working on that presentation, the PowerPoint is almost ready. And the other plans, people that are interested in doing that, they're not here, so I have to try to talk to people individually to see what happens. And while we're working on that, maybe we could start proposing a date for the another tour of the parks and the playground in the community. What month do we think might be a good day to do that?
April?
In the
I think-
spring.
Yeah, I think
It's probably something we may have to, would have loved to do it before March 28th, but if not, because March 28th March 28th is the last Saturday of March. We could, if we can get it, if it's good enough, I think we should say tentatively, let's do it March 21st or Sunday 22nd. If it's not interfering with your church activities, if you go to church on Sunday.
we were also exploring having an event at each park in Community Board
Right.
9.
Okay,
So, that way we would include the community in, I guess reintroducing the parks that we have in the community. Maybe some history of that park too.
Right.
We could include, maybe we could do a fashion show, maybe we can do a jazz fest, maybe we could do a soca day, maybe we could do, a open mic at one park, maybe we could do a movie at another park,
Right.
but maybe we could have soccer warm up or yoga at one park, but
and
we
don't
can-
forget the playgrounds. The playgrounds, you could have activities for
Yeah.
the younger set.
a yoga, youth yoga, a baby yoga. I know my children loved yoga, so I think we should start planning that too.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
You want to put all this into writing, even if you give me a short summary
Okay.
of how to do that activities, and then we could try to put together a proposal, and that would include all the parts. First, the list of activity we would like to happen there, and then because this is something we could plan not only from now until throughout the summer. Right. Okay. Some of it may not be definitely on a weekend, something maybe during a weekday or whatever. So
But
let's like that. Send me a short description and see how we can put it together and put a calendar for it.
Like one of the days, like you're saying, showing a movie in one of the parks, right?
Right.
So one of the days we can have it in one of the parks where everybody, whether, we won't have no other activities at the other park, so they'll be watching that movie.
Yes.
That park.
So each
Right,
park,
exactly.
it's not going to be the same day for all the parks.
Each park.
With basically a reintroduction of the park, and maybe we can get some community board 9 restaurants to even donate or
Donate,
sell
you can come and
whatever.
sell food.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's, I'm
Right.
thinking on a larger scale and what we can do.
I think some of them would do it.
I think
Right.
so too. And we have a lot. There's so many new restaurants,
I
so
can't
many.
Right.
It's a steak spot right here.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like,
Right.
whoa.
But let's put these
Make that
ideas,
happen,
let's
yeah.
put these ideas together and then we'll
I
work
think
it
they
out.
just
Because
opened a
the
new spot
movies,
on Rogers.
usually,
Reopened
the
spot.
console people, I know Councilman without Joseph usually have a movie night in the summer, 1 or 2 movie night. At PS92 she has done it and I think she has done it in some other park.
Okay.
Within the district, it is not just, some of them is maybe outside the, this community board, but let's put it all together,
Mhm.
send me that information, I'm gonna try to see what I can do, so we could put together a proposal.
It's a lot of stuff in this area
Mhm.
that everybody don't know about.
Yeah,
You know, I find out a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, where that came from?
oh, this is, and
But
this
it's
is
a
a
lot.
neighborhood that's changing rapidly, all kind of amenities are coming, so because of the changing demographics, so let's find out what's here, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so, and within that same way we're talking about, we have the community resource fair. The community resource fair at this point, the community board office take care of the resource, getting all the people in, all the city department, the hospital and all the stuff. People always been interested to add to it. I think the youth department did it one day, the first year that Sue became the chair. She had a film festival after the youth fair.
Oh, that's kind of.
She had it, but we can, what I was thinking is that is to bring a lot more after the resource fair. You could either have additional concert, people performing and all that other stuff for another hour or 2 after that. And also, that could be a draw to bring people into the resource fair. When we first thinking about a resource fair, I was thinking this was an opportunity for the community to recognize people that have, from this community that have left and made it big out in the world, to come and give them some kind of a token of appreciation. So,
we were talking about that today. So I think in our community, I think we have Shaggy, and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
It's gonna say Buster.
Buster just had that, a
And
big
I'm
thing,
pretty sure
they
if-
did a big thing with him in Karnatsi.
Right, and I'm pretty sure.
Right, and that's
the
the,
others to come.
there's plenty of those, that's the reason I was hoping that Dave Walters
Well,
came in, this is something.
Okay, so this is gonna be on a Memorial Day weekend?
This is gonna be the weekend after Memorial Day.
Oh, after Memorial Day, okay.
So because if we do decide to do that, we gotta start planning.
Right.
We gotta put together a budget, we gotta send it and all that other stuff. So those are the things I want you guys to think about. In addition to the resource fair where they bring all that information from all the community organization and the city offices, where they bring all the information from there, but we have some kind of an entertainment piece. Maybe this is a place where we could recognize people in the community that have been doing, that have done stuff or that is doing a lot of stuff. Some kind of recognition ceremonies. Okay?
Okay.
We have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is kind of different from what you guys just been, so topic change if that's okay.
That's
You had mentioned that there are some of the soccer players from 1974 who are in the district or in the
they're
greater New
within the
York-
metropolitan area.
greater metropolitan